Ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, welcome back to the Call of Duty World League CWL Championship. Well, I did CWL twice there, but we're ready because it's the second best of 5. OpTic Gaming, Team EnVyUs, Envy. Backs against the wall now as they lost that first series, Jack. I don't know what to expect, pal.
Finally, OpTic Gaming as an organization have beaten Envy in a best of 5 here at a Call of Duty World League Championship. But Matt, they have to do it again now. I still don't know if it's possible.
And look, I think we learned about Envy a lot as a team. Last year, they go all throughout winners. They are able to take it there. JCap, in Advanced Warfare, all through winners, able to win that one. And now with this Envy roster, they face a lot of adversity throughout the year, a lot of experience. Let's see how they deal with that first tough loss there to OG.
And again, we'll keep coming back to it, but just 2 weeks ago, such a similar scenario. OpTic coming from losers at the Stage 2 playoffs, Envy waiting. OpTic has to beat them twice, and they get it done. You know, Scump, I remember talking to him, he was so proud of the team. It was so hard to believe in them being able to do it because it happens so rarely. Imagine doing it twice in a 2-week span with $2 million on the line.
This EnVyUs team, they've already won a Call of Duty World League Championship as a roster of 4. They did it last year to end the Black Ops 3 season. OpTic Gaming, though, they formed 2.5 years ago with the single goal in mind: win OpTic Gaming a Call of Duty Championship. In Advanced Warfare, they placed 7th. In Black Ops 3, they placed 7th. This year, the curse was broken. They're in the grand final, and they're now 3 maps away from fulfilling their destiny.
I think here in this final series, this is where you need your MVP candidates to be MVPs.
Yes.
The side of Envy, you need a much better series overall from Slasher. They started to play well in that Scorch hardpoint towards the end. You need him better over the course of the entire series. And then on the side of OpTic Gaming, I think you're looking at Scump. He needs to be the king here. Needs to show up. Everything on the line.
I'm curious, we talk about the MVP. Do you have any strong candidates right now? I feel like for Envy, it has to be, I think, Slasher, clearly. But on the other side, I think you can make an argument for Formal, Karma, hell, maybe any of the guys. But if you talk statistically, I know Formal's certainly been the outlier.
Well, we'll see who will become the MVP. There's nothing else to talk about. Throw the stats out the window. It comes down to this: the final series of competitive Call of Duty here in Infinite Warfare, and it'll be the best one yet. OpTic Gaming versus Team EnVyUs. Let's run it back.
On with Karma to kick things off. His teammates clearing the way there, but 3 kills quickly on the kill feed for Envy. Matt, talk to me a little bit about Throwback when it comes to hardpoint. How's it play as a map?
Yeah, you want to control the second hill on this map. The barn hill that'll pop up after this train platform. That is the one where you can take a ton of time on. Then we'll go over to the bike path. And then hill number 4, it'll be in the baseball field. All the way on that right-hand side of the map, we see the members of OpTic Gaming spawning. Need to hold that one as well. Barn and baseball, the 2 hills you need to control to win on Throwback.
We'll see what people can do. OpTic Gaming and Envy, when they played this earlier, OG showed up big time. Right now, Slasher starting off at 2-2. Holding this outside bike lane as OpTic have to push on through to fight for that barn spawn. But look what Crim6 just did on your minimap. He gets a kill, and he's actually going to be here for OpTic Gaming.
Well, let's see where that player spawns. Give me the question. Look at that, look at that. Crim6 gets behind. Now you see Formal pop in the back. You have a chance for a pincher attack now. OpTic will be pushing in, Formal with a kill.
And this is such a testament to how good of a player Crim6 is. Always thinking about the win. Matt, that's his only kill this entire map, and it's the reason why OG even have a chance to hold this hill.
Yeah, but it's going to be 1 kill that gives him 15 seconds, which allows him to get right back into this game, but does not matter. The rest of Envy breaks into barn. They will take it back. 30 seconds left on this hill.
And Slasher early asserting his dominance out on bike path towards mid-map. It was Apathy doing the dirty work inside as he is 6-3, looking for his 7th. Just picked up a Scarab, several kills away from that Trinity, but it won't matter as he is traded out by Scump. Scump gets a couple inside before finally JCap takes him out, but it's the Karma and Crim6 show inside.
Hardpoint, a game mode where it's first to 250 score. To the veteran Call of Duty World League watchers, I know you guys know this, but guess what? There are thousands and thousands of new viewers tuning into Call of Duty for the first time today. 250 is the magic number you need to earn a map victory here at Hardpoint.
Well, Karma heating up, 8-5, a 5 streak, and getting close to the Trinity rocket for himself. Scarab out, trying to scout mid-map, sees one and actually gets the kill as he was tagged up. That's 3 down now for Envy, as they're looking to try and flip these spawns and get control of that right side of the minimap, as we're going to rotate out to one of our big money hills, which will be baseball field.
And Envy is going to give up here on bike path. I mean, they're spawning so far out. They need to hold baseball, though. When you rotate early, you need to take the time at the beginning of the next hard point. For OpTic Gaming, they take the rest here on bike path. They're able to get one good break. This game 1 will turn into a blowout.
Uncharacteristic start here from Formal, actually. 0 seconds in the hard point. So far this weekend, he's been leading his team in hard point time at 93 seconds on average in the hill. You can see he's playing around what's working for his team right now. If his team's winning the gunfights in the hard point, he'll slay around it. More than happy to do that with the AR.
2 big stories here. 1, can OpTic break in? 2, can Karma build these streaks? Is he so close? The answer is no. They run into a wall that is Envy, all for drop. Perfect hold from Team EnVyUs.
That could very well be a game-saving play from Team EnVyUs. You get that first wave of kills, 30 seconds still available on this hard point. You're able to close the gap going into the second half, and you get a better second half from John. You may be very well able to steal this game 1.
Last year in the Call of Duty World League Championship, it was this man, John, who earned the title of MVP for EnVyUs as they took home that incredible prize pot. And the grand final, right now, a quiet game from him, a 0.6 KD at just 6 and 10.
But Apathy, the closest we've seen of anybody getting these streaks. He's just a kill and assist away. Trying to maybe find an easy kill. He's got one of the side teammates going to call it out. There it is, 25 points off. Whoever's at back boss, this grenade could be huge, but he's able to slide and get away with his life. Live to see another day. Live to work on these streaks, shooting a dead body. There's one though, 25 now to the bombardment.
And you see how good Envy as a team there. They bait for Apathy, they give him that kill. Why were they the best team at the end of Black Ops 3 last year? They're baiting and switching was to perfection, showing you why they are world champions here.
And Matt, you made a great point earlier saying how that hold at baseball could have been the saving grace in this map. It's now been 40 straight seconds for Envy. What was a 60-second lead for OpTic is now down to just 15.
Well, and they also get streaks out of that baseball hold as well there on Apathy. So next time that hill comes up, he's going to be able to use those to break. It should go to EnVyUs again.
And what did I ask you before this? Can Apathy pick it up? He struggled in the last series. They need him to be huge here in hardpoint. He's done just that. Nearly a minute in the hardpoint. 17 and 10. He's leading all Slayers in the lobby. But Karma, some filthy shots there to the top window.
I mean, right now he might be the MVP of the grand final for OpTic Gaming. Scump. Something went wrong for him on that engagement there as Apathy snaps on him to put his KD to just shy of a 2.0.
And this is a map where Scump has gone off famously. We've seen him drop 50 plus, right? He's the all-time slaying leader on this particular map. But I think Apathy going so huge right now has really been a crux for him.
You see EnVyUs now will take the lead. John in this back area of the map, he has done such a nice job picking up these kills, controlling the spawns for Envy, which has given them this hard point.
And what did you say just a minute ago, Jack? If John's going to pick it up, they're going to get right back into things. And he is streaking. It was 4 before he fell. But Envy looking for a bit of control, pushing this lead out as much as they can.
121 to 106. Envy now on a 100-second swing since they were down by 60 earlier on this map. Karma doing everything he can for OpTic Gaming, leading in kills, tied for least amount of deaths, and most time in the hard point. Right now, they just need some more from Crim6 as well as Formal on the map.
And Matt, you've spoken about Crim6. I know you coached him back in the day. Why is it so crucial for him to pick it up in the slaying department right now?
I mean, when he starts to heat up, he may be very well the best player in all Call of Duty. We haven't seen it in a while. We've seen it on occasion. With how good Formal and Scump are, you don't really need it game to game. But in these big moments, when you are one of the leaders, you need to show up. If you get Crim to have a good game, it kind of makes everybody else fall in line.
I like the FTL jump there from Formal. He pushes on through, gets the kill on the final player from Envy, wipes them 4 dead, and now that'll force a spawn on the opposite side of the map from where they want to be. Formal, now 1 kill off the Trinity rocket. He has to play his life here. These streaks could be huge in OpTic Gaming's momentum as we head into the second half of this game.
And here we go, lead change to the favor of OpTic Gaming. They've taken it back, but these gunfights in the back are going to be big as well. Can we hop over to Scump real quick? He's going to deal with so much pressure coming in. Can he get a pick, maybe play his life as the rest of the members of OpTic rotate over?
Yeah, so Formal picks up that kill, so they will have streaks. We'll see if OpTic will invest any of them into this hard point. Here comes the Trinity rocket. So he gets Slasher, but he also takes out Karma, so you get absolutely nothing out of that Trinity. And because Envy is in control of the hill as well, they don't have to burn any of their score streaks that Apathy has.
Yeah, that's a really poor sequence of events, but Formal does get the bombardment at least out of that, but the streak in the break not gonna hold. Envy still here. Cap, the captain, standing strong.
Seems like baseball's been the saving grace for Envy so far in this map. Now up by about 10 seconds, they should be able to thwart this final OpTic Gaming push unless, well, Karma does something like that alongside his longtime teammate in Crib 6.
And the best part of that for Team EnVyUs is, the score pretty much tied right now. You will see baseball again. So at that moment, you probably have active camo on Slasher, and you have those score streaks. If you lose Barn at the beginning, you could use the camo to get in there, then you invest those streaks to get baseball at the end.
Well, for now, we're back to mid-map, and it's Scump getting aggressive. He's going to be a real nuisance here as Envy trying to come off spawn. They have to deal with him first. Well, it's a couple of nades up top there in the green that are able to pick him off. 2 kills now. Either way, no one been able to pick up any time. You can see the play clock dwindling under 2 minutes. I don't think that's going to really come into play too much unless we see a... MEA very well.
You never know.
This is the map it can happen on.
They keep playing like this around the hard point that it might just. As both teams afraid to hop in the hill, Formal snaps to 2. Karma with the 2-piece of his own. And look at Formal. What did I say earlier? Formal was at one point 15 and 14, now 26 and 17, and Karma hasn't skipped a beat.
Formal continues to destroy a 6-3, 29 and 17, getting the better of his counterpart in Slasher. He's been a monster all weekend long, but there were questions, would he show up in the grand final? I think the answer is a resounding yes.
14 and 3 in his last 3 lives. Finally does die, but look at the score swing because of it. OpTic were down by 30, now up by 40. Scump uses the reactive armor there, but it does look like it'll help OpTic hold on to this hill.
Envy still, though, with a lot of utility towards the end of this game. See the Trinity Rocket for Apathy. You do have Slasher with the active camo, but they're giving up a ton of time here. Envy needs a break here, unless they're going for a win on baseball. You know, maybe you think you can take some time at bike path, rotate over. I think they need some time on this hill, though. The last 15 seconds or so would be huge. As see, John will lose that engagement to Crim. So it looks like OG will hold on to this hard point.
A full 60 seconds for OpTic Gaming, their biggest lead of the map, now up by 75. They cannot afford to throw this one away. They have the tools they need. They have the momentum they need. Formal cuts down Slasher. Karma with one of his own. They're going to try to push on through here. One final player dead. OpTic within 10 seconds of taking map 1.
The streaks are out, but 3 kills now to Envy. Not going to end quite yet. If we know anything about this EnVyUs side, the never die mentality, they will always fight back until the streaks start plunging in from the sky. Nobody in the hard point right now. Just 7 points needed for OpTic Gaming.
OpTic want to end the map here, Matt. They cannot let it go back to baseball, which is Envy's best hard point so far in this sequence of events. JCap just contesting, buying time for his team. 245 to 167. The pinch comes in. He does have help, but OpTic, they're setting up for the new hardpoint, Maven.
They're set up, and just 5 more points needed. Krem peeks and bowling. He's able to find a kill. Apathy and company now looking to soar in. The time ticking for OpTic. They find it. The final tick. OpTic Gaming take game 1.
Karma with his best respawn of, I would say, all of the second half of Infinite Warfare right there in map 1.
With the way he's playing in this final, I mean, this may be the best series we've seen him play in a very long time. A lot of questions of, you know, is he the player he once was? You know, in these big game moments, this is when you need him, and he's showing up.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but he led the way in the game 1 of the first best of 5.
Yes.
I mean, he has been terrific through this. I mean, maybe Formal, your MVP throughout this weekend getting you there, but Karma making an argument right now. He has been so good.
2 maps away are OpTic Gaming. People know the famous shot from Vision last year of Formal with his head in his hands after OpTic failed again to win this title. This is the closest they have ever been as an organization. I cannot imagine the pressure on their shoulders right now.
And I mean, the last game will be the hardest. Like, winning map 1, great. Winning map 2, excellent. That closeout game, though. Like, the amount of just pressure, just the intensity that goes into it, it's going to be an extremely tough game, regardless of whether it's like an uplink, a hardpoint, S&D. It's going to be tough.
Well, when we talk S&D, we saw the leaderboard earlier. It's been 3 players from Envy at the top. Slasher, Apathy, John. Formal was, I think, on the list at 8 or 9 until this previous series, right?
I don't know if Apathy was on this list of top 10, but because of how good he has played in the grand final alone against OpTic, with 10+ kills so far in each S&D, he's bumped him all the way up into that 2nd place spot.
A lot like the graphics we saw last year. Slasher, John, Apathy at the top. JCap just making championship plays. Envy has found form here, but they are run up into a juggernaut of OpTic Gaming. Game number 2, obviously Envy very good in search and destroy. They dropped this one. May just be too much to overcome.
And if you're OpTic, I don't think you can rely on the recipe for the first series to win all these respawns. I just don't think you can do that. It's going to have to come in a search and destroy at some point, whether it's game 2, whether it's game 5. You talk about how strong you've been in it, you have to win it. But you see how spectacular those 3 players have been in search and destroy. This is going to be one hell of a finish, boys.
Let's all take a deep breath here. We're gonna slow things down, head into search and destroy. This game mode, 1 life per round. The first team to win 6 rounds will take the map. OpTic Gaming up 1-0 in our 2nd best of 5. Amway Center, make some noise. Crusher search and destroy, up next.
Slasher, number 1 on that S&D leaderboard. We have seen him drop double digits on this map so many times, earn multiple camos, but there is a flurry of OpTic players pushing through. Can he turn the tide? He does get 2 before dropping, but suddenly it's Cap, the man on the hunt for 2 rings and a 1v2. Can't get it done.
OpTic fight fire with fire, 4 on 4, and Scump starting to show the energy on the main stage. Some famous clips from the Stage 2 playoffs, Matt. When he gets hyped, OpTic Gaming just find their rhythm.
It's like they know they take this game. They have Envy dead in the water. See how they play this next round, as it'll be OpTic on offense. A lot of pressure down towards that bottom side of the minimap. Envy stacking inside. See how quick Envy adjusts here. Has to rotate all the way across the map.
Building forward. They're about to hit each other. Here we go.
Formal with first blood. Scump there, hesitant to push forward. They haven't gone for this plant yet. Tactical does connect. And look, I like this from OpTic. They're gonna fall back for a moment. They don't think Envy would ever try to push through this choke point in this small door. And I don't blame them. Crim6 with the, this is done.
Last man is Slasher. Don't give a kill to Formal. He's already 4-0.
Once they get rolling, they're very tough to stop. First blood in the first 2 rounds here both result in wins. Getting picked at the beginning of these rounds in their previous search and destroy against Envy was their downfall in map number 2. You see the adjustments, at least in the first 2 rounds here. Can they keep it going?
While OpTic do look dominant right now, we've learned one thing throughout the last 1.5 years with this Envy team. Never count them out. We were reminded of that yesterday when they faced EU United. While they are down now, Envy will absolutely be a team that is capable of coming back and potentially taking this series.
And how big would it be, though, for the OpTic side if Formal can get those streaks? If he gets them, I'll have you elaborate a little bit more on it. But I know, Jack, you've talked time and time again about how you can turn the tides with those streaks with a couple kills. Back and forth, 2 versus 2. Now Karma by himself. This is when you have to win if you're Envy. Could this be the round that breaks their back if Karma can clutch this 1v2?
but it'd be a big round as well, because OpTic draws first blood, and Envy able to win the trades from there on out. Force this 2v1 scenario. We'll see Apathy on your screen. Will get bombed down.
Any points that Karma can earn towards this camo helps OpTic Gaming in the long run. He has been spotted, which will let Envy players focus their attention towards this side door. First challenge comes in, peeking around the side, doesn't see him. Apathy with the cleanup. There you go, Envy now on the board.
You gotta like the positioning from Apathy. Completely catches him off guard. And, you know, as much as we talk about clutches, one of the biggest things in Search with this much pressure is the scenarios you should win, right? The 3v2, the 2v1, you need to do that. And I know you and I talked about how good Envy was at that yesterday.
They show it again right there. You know, a lesser team would have spotted Karma in middle map and tried to rush him, play a quick trade. Don't let him kind of move around, find new positioning. There, Envy know, let's play for a plant. We'll set up near rocks, play a free trade. They do it the right way.
Yeah, it's a lot like how Envy plays hardpoint, for that long game. Don't really want to chase after kills. They make the smart, high percentage plays. As it's the same defense here from Envy. So they put pressure on that top side. Now they're going to be forced to rotate down here towards that bottom side of your map, over towards B, to try and get a retake.
Envy are here. First blood now onto Scump, and no bomb planted yet. Worst case scenario for OpTic Gaming in this round. Oh!
What the hell was that? I thought the pre-fire on for Scump, but he gets gunned. Formal now by his lonesome. He will be dead any moment. He'll drop 2-2. Big round for Envy. You know, it felt like for a second there, right? OpTic rolling the first 2 rounds. They're going to run away with this game. Envy slow it down.
Well, Matt, we always mention the word adapt. Teams that kind of learn from what happened to them that went wrong early on in the map and make improvements as the map goes on. Already we're seeing that from EnVyUs.
Yeah, Slasher is a very smart player, especially in Search and Destroy, able to help guide his team into some late round adjustments. And now we'll see what Envy pulls out here on offense. And I'd like to see them play a little bit further back here at B. Maybe see if you can bait OpTic Gaming in. Because, look, you lose 2 rounds if you're OpTic. What do you go with? Kind of your bread and butter. Force gunfights, get aggressive. Maybe if Envy plays a little bit further back, they get an early pick.
OpTic, they want to stick as a unit of 4. Envy trying to spread them thin. As OpTic always have found their strength in numbers, using their gun skill and trading ability to their advantage to win rounds. You see the bomb moving up from Envy. That's JCap with the objective. Still no plant again, very passive. It looks like OpTic are going to go for the retake.
JCap wins the first. Traded out though. Informal able to get away with his life. He's being hunted though by Apathy. Can't get the angle. Apathy trying to trade 2 times in a row. He just can't get there in time to trade. Flying back and forth. Suddenly is by his lonesome. Pinned, cornered, dead.
OpTic recover. They stopped the bleeding there as Envy did have 2 rounds in a row, and that sums up the teamwork of OpTic. 2 bullets peppered in from Karma and 1 each from Formal and Crim6. 3 players alive, Matt. 3 players getting involved.
And it's a round where Envy draws first blood. They get into the site. They're not able to win any more fights after that. Apathy, if he's able to pick up 1 of those kills, be such a different round.
Formal tags up 1 almost immediately. FTL's forward first. There's 2 more there. Is anyone going to be able to finish it? Karma does at least get 1. 2 versus 2. 1 versus 2.
Ooh!
Scump eliminated. Back and forth we go. 3-3. Nice win from Envy.
And you see Scump realizing that's a round that you think they should take, but John dancing perfectly inside you gets the final 2 kills.
Well, I think for Formal, after he gets the first kill, after that FTL, he thinks there's 1 player there weak. I don't think he was prepared for 2 to be there. Nope. That was kind of the swing. And then they light up for Karma. He's only able to get 1. Things kind of fall apart after that.
Yeah, and when Formal uses that FTL and he picks up 1, it's such a hard thing to communicate where that second player is. The person following up not in a great spot because there's that crate there. You can't really see which player Formal is tagging up. And that's how you saw Envy swing that round in their favor.
Well, the 2 key players from either side, Karma and Slasher, when you talk about camo and how influential it can be on the Search and Destroy, neither really having a great game. Ahead a little bit here is Karma. But this, you think they're both going to get it. This looks like one's going to go all the way down to round 10, round 11. Camo should be involved. Crim6, first blood.
Crim6, not only does he get first blood, but he gets a ton of information for his team. He knows the bomb is there. The challenge now coming in. This should be the perfect pinch for OpTic Gaming. They just need to win the first gunfight. Formal's here. They're not ready for it. Oh, no, he misses the shots on the Apathy. 2 versus 1.
You saw EnVy take care of business in a 2v1 earlier. OpTic able to handle it here as well. And you've seen Apathy in a bunch of tough spots, whether it was either bomb site, he gets stuck, he's in a 1v3, 1v2. Not that you expect him to come up clutch in those situations, but maybe one of these times he's gonna go big. But as it stands, OpTic Gaming takes the edge. Round count 4-3.
Team 6 just peeking middle, no sniper yet from John. As OpTic, they know the site that works for them. They might as well keep hitting it, as they'll have a 4v2 near this site. Oh.
Slasher just barely able to stay alive there.
And look at the nades. They're pre-nading that site, trying to stop the plant.
This is just an onslaught. Both teams flying at each other. Who's going to win it one-on-one? It isn't Cap.
Right there, you almost feel the shift in this game. As that round, the swing, the two-time champion Karma kills the two-time champion JCap to put OpTic up 5-3.
One more round, and you've got a 2-0 edge. Karma, Camo, popped and flying forward. It's a slaughter as they fly in. Only Cap remains. He's been spotted. He's at least able to pick up one kill. Can't get away. It's a victory for OpTic Gaming and a 2-0 edge.
One more map, and that will do it. OpTic on the verge of history.
And for EnVy, you know, round 5 and round 8 during that game, you draw first blood, you lose both of those rounds. That's ultimately what costs you. You hear the fans in the venue.
The fans getting hype. They know how close it is. It'll take one more uplink. We'll get there right after this break. One more map is all that was chanted through that break. OpTic Gaming fans know how close they are.
You see on the edge of that trophy, the names engraved from past champions. OpTic one map from joining them on that prestigious list.
It's going to be a very tough road to close EnVyUs out, though.
It is.
We go to uplink. They've been great in the game mode all weekend long. We talked about it before that loss to OpTic in the first series, 100% win rate. Can they extend this series?
So the first series between these two teams in the winner's bracket final, we went to Frost, right? EnVy able to take it. We go to throwback. OpTic takes it. It's our third and final uplink. It's going to be Precinct. This could be it, or it could be one of the craziest reverse sweeps in the history of Call of Duty.
Incredible moments, incredible scenes here at the Amway Center. I've had chills the whole time, this entire finals. I mean, this is just my third year involved. You guys have been here longer. Have you ever seen moments like this?
I've been to every chance. And no. This is the craziest it's been. As a player during Black Ops 2, caster talent all the way through the others. This has definitely been, at least in my opinion, the best one.
It's, last year was great in the sense that it was kind of EU versus North America, but here, it is just two juggernaut, historical franchises from North America that have helped build Call of Duty from the ground up. They've been here the entire time, and this has just been truly special.
There it is, the title of Call of Duty champion. Everything that these guys play for. EnVy, they won it last year. I must say, you cannot count the boys in blue out. That is so key to mention.
If you are OpTic Gaming, you end it here. You cannot let EnVy hang around in this series. You have them dead to rights. Put them away.
Jack, you said EnVy, they can come back in any situation. Kind of ironic that we're going to Precinct, in which we saw them mount the greatest comeback maybe ever in Call of Duty. They might have to do it again here to start the comeback in this series, buddy.
They might have to do it indeed. Oh boy, folks. Welcome. This is what the Call of Duty World League is all about. Millions on the line across the year. And honestly, this could be the final map of our season. The right side of your screen, Team EnVyUs. The left, OpTic Gaming. Precinct uplink. Match point.
It's a nice opening here from OpTic Gaming as they locate 3 kills. Drone pushing forward.
And from the side EnVyUs is playing on here, they just cannot let a lead get out of hand. So many times you see OpTic Gaming, they get control of the other team's spawn. The next thing you know, 7 points are on the board, 10 points are on the board. If you are EnVy, keep it low scoring in the first half of the game, then you go on the real attack in the second half.
Well, Kremsix lining people up there for a couple of kills, but will be traded out. No real offense here in the opening 60 seconds. Jack, you talked about kind of, from window to statue to block. Kind of explain the progression of this map.
There's 3 main power positions on this lane that you see that the drone keeps pushing towards. This top window that Karma's currently playing, the cat statue that you see ARs always post up on, and the block that's on the top right of your minimap in that park area. For example, Formal on the middle of these two, signifying that OpTic are fighting for middle map control. Every kill he gets here will let his submachine guns push up and play that close range, but his job right now, shut down the ARs of EnVy.
Slasher versus Formal, it's been a theme all weekend long. And right now, I'll tell you what, man, one of them can definitely dictate the pace of this game.
You don't want to say it's nerves, but both teams at the beginning have not had a chance to put points on the board, both playing a little bit more passive than we've seen them play throughout the rest of the weekend.
Do you think maybe the break kind of does that? Like, you have 10 minutes there to let it set in?
Look at this. EnVy, they're all pushing out statue. OpTic find the open lane. They connect. With the first point, Karma and Crimsix pinch from construction and catch EnVy off guard.
First point to OpTic. You see Formal trying to deal with players inside lobby, also pushing him a ticket. He's going to get bullied out of his power position. But Nobody able to get anything on drone yet. John comes in from behind, finishes up the 2 weak players from OpTic Gaming, and now a chance for Envy. Slasher trying to layer the map towards that block that you were mentioning earlier.
OpTic, they have to defend their base. They're 7 minutes from a title. Let's hear their communication.
Might get flanked.
Cat. I'm weak. I'm still weak by block.
IL, nice. Another one close, App. He slipped block.
Block. Capture.
Nice.
I have your help. Still behind it. Watch out. Nice. Let's go, boys.
Yo, go white. I'm going white.
Cat.
Coming set. Is he already
Top.
top?
Try to get to L.
The ball's gonna reset, Damon. Damon, watch your white. Orange slasher, one shot. Nice. John's
L. Gone. One shot on me.
White.
Oh, he's top block.
Cap's white.
Yeah, we're going white. First guy, John on sign right now.
Yeah, they're pushing.
He's going high left wall run.
I spawned out.
Yeah, Cap flanked you.
Just wrap back.
Oh shit.
We should go new.
I'm on you.
He's
behind me. Nice, good job. John down on me. Cat. One more low on me. One more right for
Go
white.
right here.
Close, I got you.
Close app, last guy. Close app,
Got
last
ball.
guy. We can go cat then maybe.
Behind us. Dead.
Nice one.
Nice.
Cat,
Cat, ran away. He's on ball
Let's go
spawn.
back to cats.
Yeah, I'm wrapping cat, guys.
App's here, close left.
App's dead.
Another one, slash orange, I'm hitting him.
Nothing top.
Go. Yeah.
Looking at the high.
Nothing white.
High orange dead.
Nice one, Damon.
Yo, back alley.
Go back alley with ball.
Slasher was here.
Go back alley with ball.
Top glass.
Orange.
Slasher's top glass. Go to the back door. Slasher's back door.
Top, one shot.
Top coming. My bad.
Everyone
He's
calm
top.
down,
Still
calm
top.
down.
Two. Still top. One more.
Go hold, Matt. Just keep holding glass.
Good track.
Two top glass.
Three glass. Nothing white yet.
gone.
Nothing white yet, guys. We can go for the yellow one. Get ball back. Start moving it.
He's on ball. Oh no, I picked it up.
I'm out.
Two on ball spawn. Another one, John on ball spawn.
Last guy, cat. One
Let's go,
shot.
Cat.
He's on the trash can. Inside L right now.
Yep.
Yo, Matt, I spawn white, Matt. I spawn white.
Absurd on me, guys. He's in L still.
Yeah, we're coming white.
In L still.
I'm
Is
gonna
it
hit
out, Cat?
cat.
Is it out, Cat? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, it's out, cat.
Backstairs, shot.
One naded at the end.
Step.
In L still. App.
Backstairs weak. One stop, cat, back cat. Cat, one shot.
Yellow on me. Yellow.
Yo, ball's gonna reset. Matt. Let's get ready to go this way.
We can go
No, he went yellow.
We can go white.
Let's go, baby.
Go to the yellow, go yellow, yellow.
What's that cat still? App. It's on.
Got it.
Nice.
One top glass.
One's yellow,
Top glass and yellow. One's going white. Still on him, Matt.
Absolute.
Watching white.
One's definitely white.
Here,
Yo, we go throw it out, Ian. Throw it out.
Come on, cat.
I got it.
All tied up at 2-2. They know what's on the line. 8 seconds left till we get to the second half, but Krim wants the lead. Krim wrapping the edge. Is the dunk there? It's through. That is the perfect way to end the first half for OpTic Gaming. They had another opportunity to score. They tried pushing the drone forward. They tried to get a reset. Envy was able to throw it off the map. But there at the end, they clutch up. Only 5 minutes away from taking this. I'll tell you what, 5 minutes away from Karma 2 rings, becoming Karma 3 rings. The first ever. Unbelievable.
What can Envy do? This is the side where they've had to fight against E United all day yesterday in this match. And now they have their backs against the wall, on the verge of elimination, on the verge of twice in a row having OpTic Gaming beat them. Back-to-back best-of-5s in a grand final.
3 dead now for Envy. Is OpTic looking to regain some control of the mid-street and apply the pressure forward. Crim6 just looking for an opening here as they're going to wrap it back. As 2 die, he's getting this off the map. Smart play is the pressure going to be coming here quickly from Envy.
They do give a lot of map control to Envy. We'll see if Envy can make anything happen with the drone in hand. JCap's able to grab one. They're bringing it down towards this lower side. They may try pushing it through this back alley.
Nothing. Gaming.
Like a bird out of the sky. How high was he to grab that pick?
That was the highest that I've seen anyone jump. It may have just been the POV we watched it from, but
super jetpack.
Wow. Envy recover though. Still 4-2, 1 possession game. From 5 minutes down to just 3 minutes now for OpTic Gaming and their first ever Call of Duty World League Championship. Woo.
2 down now for either side. 3 minutes remaining on the map. If you're just joining us, you missed some incredible games, but this could be the final map at the Call of Duty World League Championship here for 2016. This is crazy stuff.
And OpTic is going to end up getting camo. So Karma getting very close to active camo. Slasher on the other side of things may not get this ability. With only being a 1-possession game, camo may be the deciding factor.
We'll have to keep an eye on that. Great point, Matt, as this goes on. Karma inching closer and closer to that incredible payload ability. Crimsix steals that kill from him. Karma on the challenge, gets the kill. And he's looking for more as EnVy come off the spawn.
He knows there's blood in the water. You just see him soaring forward, so much confidence. Another respawn in which Karma is leading the way at 21-17. But like you said, Matt, it's gonna be that payload, using it wisely, that's gonna be the difference in this game.
From 3 minutes down to 2 minutes. OpTic closing in on the title.
And EnVy is running out of time here. They have not been able to get control of mid-map. They have not been able to get the drone. Karma with active camo.
This could be the
Can
push.
it be the one to put it away?
What a play though by Slasher. Can he actually stop it? The camo still up, has to take the 1-point toss, but that's big. Makes it a 2-possession game. 3-point lead for OpTic.
Slasher still hasn't earned his camo either.
He needs what, two kills or so?
Yep.
JCap doesn't have his overdrive. You've got nothing to work with here.
From 2 minutes down to 60 seconds. This is it for the green wall. Slasher with camo.
But his teammates cannot find anything. All the kills in favor of OpTic Gaming. EnVy pushed all the way back to their spawn. 45 seconds away from closing this series out.
Scump hunting for that first ring, doing what he can here to keep EnVy players coming off a spawn. No ground given now as Karma finds another 2-piece. Here's the overdrive. Popped. Is he just trying to back him up? Making all the plays is Crimsix.
The curse has been broken. The dynasty has been cemented. They are the greatest roster in Call of Duty history. OpTic Gaming are officially the Call of Duty World League champions.
Gentlemen, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the 2017 Call of Duty World League champions. Scump, bring that bad boy over here. 5 times. 5 times you have tried, and you now are finally holding it in your hands. What's this feel like?
It's a little bit heavier than I thought, to be honest with you. It's unreal. I'm at a loss for words right now. Absolutely speechless. I didn't even play that well against EnVy in any of the 3 series, except for a few maps. And my teammates, it was a team effort. Everybody did what they had to do when they needed to do. And I couldn't be prouder of them.
A legendary tournament, a legendary finish. Envy knocks you down, you come back up. Feel free to put that back down if you need. Never.
No, it's fine.
Karma, I have to ask you though, you have now reclaimed the throne, the only man in Call of Duty with 3 rings. How'd you do it, buddy?
Oh man, it feels great, you know, and just doing it in that fashion, I couldn't have wanted it any other way.
Crim 6, congratulations on ring number 2, formal ring number 1. And we brought some friends out here to award some prizes. Please welcome to the stage, we have David Michner, Joe Seacott, Ashton Williams, and Jay Perrier from Infinity Ward and Activision. And David, I will let you do the honors. First, the rings, my friend. Pick a winner, Scump. They played all year for the bling on their fingers. And we are getting some beautiful shots, but it's not just the rings. It's not just the glory. Of course, it also comes with $600,000. Joe, anything you'd like to say to these guys?
I'd like to say congratulations on behalf of Infinity Ward and Activision. You guys deserve it. You deserve every dollar.
Massive congratulations. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your 2017 Call of Duty World League champions, OpTic Gaming. Give it up one more time.